Well. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to A Certain Point of View and what seems like a very spread out Mac reaction here on the channel. We are back. It is time for the teams tournament, and we are officially back in the grind of things as we're getting back to reactions, matches, and craziness. And the whole crew is here to start it off with the play-in match between the Witching Power and the Misfits. And we are very excited to do so. So, yeah, we're here Thursday evening. Hope everyone is doing well out there and joining us live, whether you're on live or the replay. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Guys, how's it doing? It's been a while since we've been on one of these. How's everything going?
Nothing major has happened this week at all, just another week, nothing crazy happening at all since Tuesday, I
don't know what you speak of.
Definitely not glued to my phone.
Definitely not refreshing my phone every 2 seconds. Definitely not doing that. Definitely not having panic attacks at 2 o'clock in the morning. Definitely not doing that either. Definitely getting 8 hours of sleep a night. Totally getting a lot of sleep. Yeah, just been a basic average run of the mill week. Huh.
Feels like forever since we've done one of these.
I'm just so glad I'm back doing a reaction. I know.
This. Yay.
Yeah. It's like a sense of normalcy that
it's
we
back
all
to
really
a sense
need.
of little normalcy. I need some effing normalcy right now.
I miss Billy's puns.
We miss Billy puns.
Oh, Billy puns. He claimed to be what did you claim, Billy? King of Superman and King of Puns.
Because we can all just claim to be stuff now.
Mm-hmm. I claimed Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and Back to the Future.
Oh, can I claim to
just
be
to piss
Queen
him
of
off?
The Southern Isles? Is that cool?
I claim the Star Wars belt because it's here in my house. Mine now.
I see you, Mr. Campbell.
The man himself.
Someone's lurking.
Okay, so yes, we have a very exciting match for us today. It is Perry Nemiroff and Haley Fouch for the Quirky Mercs deemed the Witching Power up against Adam Witt and Eric Zipper deemed the Misfits for the Dungeon. Okay, I see how it is, PJ. Interesting. I claim the president of the PJ Campbell Network then. Boom.
I
got you. Right back at you. There you go. Okay, so we have a super cool match, play-in match. Nobody is officially in the tournament just yet. Officially, they're vying for a spot to face off against the Founding Fathers in the first round of the tournament. And so let's just go around the horn real quick, and even though I know where everybody's going, we got to make it public anyway. Molly, I'll go ahead and go to you first. Who are you picking for this one?
I mean, I'm gonna go with Witching Power for sure, but I'm so excited to see both of these teams play. And again, we've talked about this 100 times already, but it just sucks to see them playing each other, and like one of them's gonna go like right off the bat. Ugh, such
That's
a bummer.
what's gonna be with all of these matches. We're like, no, don't leave.
Don't go.
Brian, what about you?
Before I answer, I'm actually going to throw it to you because you never really get a chance other than your pick being like, yeah, I'm going that one.
Take that.
I always reveal my pick.
I know, but you never get to.
It's an easy one. I'm Mercs all the way. Mercs all the way.
Really?
Oh, 100%. Mercs all the way.
I thought you might be persuaded by the theme of Mad Max. And that might draw you into picking them.
The theme of what do you mean the theme of Mad Max?
Have you not seen any of the stuff,
promos
and stuff?
I just retweet them. I don't actually watch them.
Oh. Okay.
I save them for the promo in the match. That's why I don't watch it. I watch the promo during the reaction.
I mean, I haven't watched the promo. But
theme of Mad Max. I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
Fair enough. I'm going Witching Power. Ladies. Although it kills me because I do love me some Adam Witt and Eric Zipper. So, yeah.
Jill?
Can I plead the fifth?
No.
You're going to make me pick. How am I supposed to pick one?
You just say you just does this. I'm picking this team to win.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I know. I'm going to go I'm gonna go dungeon. I'm going dungeon on this one. I know I'm gonna be different. But like, if the witching
Koi
power,
just woke up from a deep sleep.
if the witching power takes it, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be upset about it. But like, yeah, I don't want to pick. Can everyone win? I want that one.
That's what I
want
want.
the one where
teams.
everyone wins.
Participation trophies suck.
Listen, I didn't say participation trophy. I said everybody wins. How about it just goes to like super overtime and they're just so tired of asking questions that they're like, you both make it. Hooray. Like, can we do that?
Jake is going to be the dad that his son gets a baseball participation trophy and goes, "This is crap," and just like throws it on the ground.
Do you think I would ever hear the end of it from freaking Kaiser if I don't go with the dungeon? I will get a text message in about 5 seconds if I don't pick the dungeon. So I gotta go with my boy Kaiser.
All right.
Koi will forgive me.
We got one misfit and two three witching powers. Excuse me.
Misfit and 3 witches.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
I mean, we're warlocks technically, but yeah. So
Semantics.
there you go, Jill.
I'm not Molly though. You can when Molly goes against them, then you could tell on Koi.
Yeah, he won't care.
As long as I can be,
like nothing new. That's the standard.
As long as I can be a witch from American Horror Story Coven, those types of witches, those are the best ones.
Yes.
I would say Sabrina witches are pretty badass too.
Yes.
Oh, that show's good.
I do like Sabrina.
Agreed.
Yeah, fair. Just on the side.
All right, let's go and get to this bad boy. Brian, controls are yours. I'll go ahead and pop it up real quick. And here we go. We are off and running.
I almost forgot how to work this thing.
Unmute it, Brian.
A lights out match. I can't wait for him and Wit to get together and play tag.
Get this guy ready for a team's tournament. It's a loss today, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be a win down the road for him somewhere on.
Carissa.
Turn it up a tad, Brian.
Oh, turn it up? Okay. I was thinking I was blowing yours out.
Just rewatched Fury Road for
Oh my God.
250th time.
Listen.
It's become clear to me that that's where we are.
We have traveled the wasteland.
Oh my God.
Toilet paper from the toilet paper warlords and giving it to the citizens and socially distancing their heads from their bodies.
Adam Witt is the dungeon MVP this year, stepping in as a player,
Literally.
coach, a manager. So when he tags up with Zip, we're going to run through the league.
Adam Witt has been helping me adjust to the wasteland that is Los Angeles. He got me this spray for when we win.
Whoa!
Valhalla! These are known quantities within the Schmoedown. Today, we introduce an unknown quantity.
I'm going to come back and keep playing if you'll have me.
I am Perry Nemiroff, with the great Haley Fouch and forming the Witching Power.
Hell yeah.
So while Dewey's finishing setting up all of the Halloween decorations,
Good job, Dewey.
Right now.
You want to see how she just played now? Wait until her next round. Wait until she has her friend, fellow movie trivia genius in her corner.
I played in the single matches. I discovered strategy and also playing the game for fun again. Now I'm jumping into playing a teams match with
Dewey in the background.
What is Dewey doing?
You've seen how scary Perry Nemiroff can be, and she's about to play the game of a lifetime today with Haley Fouch.
The witching power thinks some spells are going to protect them, like this is a lovely jaunt through a mystical forest.
We looked around and we
Oh
my
my God,
and we
yes.
said the apocalypse is here, so we're going to act like it. And you know what I think? I think this is a lovely day to
That's
win
like
at some
gimp
movie
mask
trivia.
if I ever seen one.
Oh my God.
Mistake. We are winning now. It's over, Johnny. It's over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What? Oh man.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that is amazing.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Jake,
you
you'll
can
have
always count on Adam Witt on those freaking bomb promos. Like,
I can attest.
yes, exactly.
Jake, you'll have to go back and watch each of theirs individually. It's
it's
funny.
Turn down just a
This is
little bit.
big. Can the dungeon win the
yes,
whole
Kylie,
thing,
the
whole
Misfits are
package,
100%
the
my
whole
spirit
prize?
animal.
No, they can't.
100% my
They just
spirit. I mean,
don't have enough wind.
like,
But
come on.
there can be
Furiosa's
something
sitting in my
to be
background. I
said
got a
about
poster sitting right
taking this
here.
tournament. And
Oh, that's
for
amazing.
Zipper.
That's
Zipper's going to be a high
incredible.
pick for people next season.
You'll have to go watch
is he gonna
go
stay
watch
with the
both
dungeon?
of them.
We don't know.
They're
What's
so
gonna happen? What if him
funny.
and Witt can win the championship?
Well, I'm not surprised
And-
with it being Zipper and Witt. I'm
Perry
definitely
can
not
do it. They're going
surprised.
to put Koi in an interesting position because of the Bibiani
Zipper.
and
I've watched
the kid of it all. So
Mad Max
lot
about
to happen.
250
Lot to be
times
said,
because
and I
Adam
can't
Witt
wait to
told
get
me
this
to.
match.
Oh, it's going to be great, Christian.
I mean,
Spoiler
that's
warning
that's
right now. I'm going to give away
250 worthy
hit
times.
movies. Will this match end
Play
like
that much.
Switch, where you see witches flying?
No,
up
Kylie, I'm not
the
picking my.
sky
I'm not
ready
changing
for
my
the next
pick.
conquest?
It's
Or
very
will
hard
it
not
be
to.
like the Wizard of
It's very hard
Oz,
not to,
where
but I'm still
unfortunately
sticking with
Perry and
the.
Haley melt into nothing because
And,
Adam
Blizzard
and
Power.
Eric were able to dump some water on him. Christian, we're about to find out. Before we meet our competitors, it's time to bring in the managers of each faction. We welcome
Oh,
Koi
boy.
and reluctantly say Kaiser as well. Christian,
Oh,
you
his
have the
birthday
opening
hat.
salvo.
Yeah, let's start with you, Koi. Koi, you've had a nice run here overall this year. Both Bibiani and the kid did very well in teams. They did very well in the singles tournament. You had good runs in the inner geekdom. For your first year managing, there were some rough spots, but for the most part, it's been a really good season. How confident are you, because obviously Shazam was in that title match, that Perry and Haley are the team to take the Mercs to the next shot?
Well, I feel like Perry was my favorite underdog story in a season of underdog stories. I've used that expression quite a bit, but it's always been true. And I feel like Haley is this equally untapped.
Is Kaiser's shirt
At the
just
beginning
do
of
it
the
with Michael
season,
Myers?
people were doubting Perry, and then they
Wouldn't
quickly learned
surprise
how
me.
wrong they were. And now I feel like
Yes.
Looks like it.
because she plays incredibly well, just hasn't played a lot. So now the combination of both of them, knowing how much they know by working with
Interesting.
them on
Here you
movie
go.
talent,
Ooh, nice little
stuff, in
tease.
general,
Ooh.
this is going to be quite the match for anyone to keep up with, and I see them going all the way. So I'm just excited to see them get into it. And there's two rules in the Quirky Mercs, much like Fight Club. They're the same rule. 1 and 2 is have fun, and they're going to have fun today.
Yeah,
Kaiser's just
on
ready
the
to
other
go.
side of the spectrum here. Some folks are alleging that you might have a gambling problem. Others are just saying, no, Kaiser has a competition problem. But my question's simple. What have you been doing?
What are you doing? What are you up to?
Well, I left the desert wasteland of Las Vegas, which you all know, only
Proud
to
of you.
arrive in a very dystopian Los Angeles, overrun by motorcycle gangs and false comic book prophets like Koi Jandrew, who apparently also tried to hijack the city's fresh water supply while I was gone. I got news for you, Koi. That ain't being quirky. That's just being deceitful, okay? But the good news is my good friend Max Rockatansky picked me up at the Greyhound station. So here we are. I don't even know who we're playing today. I think, what is it? The Real Witches of Westwood or something? I mean, sounds like a WB reality show. But hey, the Misfits are here. We're ready to play. They've been locked in a London dungeon since
A luncheon? A
March.
luncheon.
Let's see what they got. Now they're stateside. We're all back.
Well, I mean, look, guys, let me say this here too. As we know that Zipper has really he's been your ace in the hole here. He's been the guy that's been able to get you any points at all this season. So
I was gonna say, isn't
same
Zip the
question
reason
that
why
I
they have a
directed
crap
towards
ton of
Koi.
points right now?
How important is this
Pretty
for
much.
this win here?
Not
for the
Star
Misfits?
Wars
Because
points,
you might have to take
though.
a stick of dynamite and blow this whole thing up if this doesn't go. the way
Parker
you want it to.
won what, 2 matches?
First of all, Mark, thank you for
Zipper's
all the help
won a
you gave me
Zipper's
when I
won a
was down and
couple.
out in Vegas. The guy across from the
God.
table
I'm trying to
from
think
me
who
not
else
so
is
much.
in.
Never
Who else
done
is in
anything
the
for me,
faction?
but thanks for sending me the Western Union when I needed it. I think Zipper is probably the most electric player in the dungeon right now. Adam Witt is certainly our team MVP. He's coming in as a coach. He's coming in as a player. These two have been waiting for this match since January, since they both got drafted at the Comedy Store. They looked at each other from across the room and said, hey, let's take a run at this thing. We came up with about 65 different names. None of them flew. And now the Misfits
True.
are here to
True
represent. I like
facts.
our chances today. I
True
think the Witches
facts.
of East
It's
Wick
true.
are going back home.
I would have loved to have
Before
seen the
the school shed
65
and
names they
maybe
came up
make
with.
some
I still
Oh,
like
yeah.
I still
Star
like
Wars
Zip
style,
and Wit.
whatever you
I
guys
think
do
Zip
on
and Wit
weekends.
was
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
just like
simple, clean, and
simple
it
and
Good
clean.
luck
totally
to both
fits
of you.
them.
For this Koi.
Rachel.
Guys, you know what? Because I really.
Oh my God, Rachel!
What
Shots
could I have
fired.
done for you that would make you feel better?
Oh.
Right, good luck.
Beautiful.
And we will see you in just a moment, my friend. All right. All right.
Yes,
Mark,
I'm good,
so
Kylie.
our
I kicked the
managers
desk while
have
shifting my butt.
done whatever they do. Well, Coy did. And we are ready to bring in our teams. Are you ready?
Yeah, I want to note I did not knowingly send a Western Union telegram and money to Kaiser. He,
Farrell
lied to me and said he was a
Unfiction.
foreign prince
Kylo
who
is currently
struck
sitting
oil.
outside on the
What was I
patio.
supposed to do?
I thought he
Looking at
wanted
me-
to come
Ladies
in.
and gentlemen,
Look-
it's time for
No, he wanted to go out,
the
then he wanted to come in, then he wanted to go out again.
Oh, okay.
Schmoedown.
And now he's currently looking at me from the patio.
Introducing first,
Dad?
representing the Quirky Mercs, making their Schmoedown team's debut. Scary Harry Nemiroff, Haley the Firestarter Fowler, the Witching.
The Firestarter?
Unbelievable.
Firestarter is her
Look at that,
debut?
Carrie, I gotta tell you, you and I texted the other day. I told you how great it is to have you back in the league, but you've played in more matches in the last couple of months than I think you have in your entire Schmoedown career. How's it feel?
I never thought that was going to happen in a million years, but I feel like this team match in particular was the easiest one for me to say yes to, simply because I am sitting here playing Schmoedown with one of my best friends and my witching hour partner. It's just, this is a match made in heaven. I feel so comfortable. I'm so happy to be here for the Mercs, and more importantly, I'm so happy to be playing with Haley.
Yeah, Haley, it seems like there's a lot of excitement about this team chemistry, but I got to ask you, do you feel like your various strengths in movie trivia know-how complement each other?
rocks that
or
hat
do you
very well.
both have
It's very
this
cute.
same
I love it.
strong
I love
points?
the background.
It's a good question. I think about it, obviously, leading up to the match. But I think there's one thing I've definitely learned from doing our podcast is that we often have rather opposing tastes. We'll be on two sides of the same issue when it comes to movies. So I absolutely think she knows a lot of things that I don't know. And
that's good in a
I don't know
teammate.
if the movies I love get asked about in the Schmoedown a lot, but I know a lot of weird stuff.
Woo!
Hey, let me also ask you this.
I
because
too know a lot of
honestly,
weird
We haven't
stuff.
seen you this season, and being able to make your debut here again, or coming back in teams, and you're coming back against a guy that you had a phenomenal singles match against last season in Eric Zipper. So, is one of the kind of factors in this is to get a little sweet revenge on the Z-Man?
I'm so boring. I'm not really revenge oriented, but I look forward to seeing him. I haven't seen any of you, by the way. Lovely to see your beautiful faces. I met you all. No, I mean, I would prefer
Absolutely,
to
Mike.
win, certainly. But we
Agreed.
started as a team up in Anarchy, so I'm always kind of like, I'm never gonna be Zipper down with Zipper. He started as my teammate too. But yeah, I want to win.
Great point. All right, well,
But yeah, I want to win.
good luck. We will see you in just a moment as we await
Bye.
your opponents. All right,
Everyone's
the Witching
cameras are
Power
looking so clear.
I
making their debut,
know.
and now
They've come up to date with the COVID times where they're like, we need a better camera. Everyone has that moment eventually.
making their Schmoedown team debut. Adam, the Razor, Wit, and Eric, the Z-Man, Zipper, the Misfits.
Oh my God.
Exactly what we were talking about here. Look at these two.
Oh my
Straight
God.
out of the Mad Max
This is
films.
incredible.
Adam, the Razor,
Oh my God,
Wit,
I'm
and
obsessed.
Eric,
This is
Z-Man,
the best
Zipper.
thing ever.
Here they are. All right. So, Z-Man, look, let's start with you, dude. You had a good run so
Oh, my
far
Lord.
this season.
Zipper's
You're playing
just
really
like that
well.
friend that gets
Team
dragged
I hope he's
along.
like-
You're
I hope
playing
he's
in
just
three
like,
different divisions. Does it take anything out of you, or does it keep
Like
you
Bane.
motivated?
Well, as you can see, I think if anything, 2020 is catching up to me. Like, I know I've had a pretty good season, but I've also been stuck in this post-apocalyptic wasteland that is my apartment.
His arm says,
We're up
"Don't
200
panic."
days in the quarantine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Days
I
I've walked
love that
Fury
tattoo.
Road
It's a
200
tattoo.
times.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
And
tattoo.
you know what? Everything else is out the window. Like, we're just going to keep the train rolling The apocalypse is here. We are bringing pain and destruction with us.
Hashtag Giant Meteor 2020.
I love
Christian,
that
it's good
the
to see
shoulder
both gentlemen
pad tag
escape
is
from that
sticking
basement
out
in
of the shoulder pad.
Adam,
It just makes it complete.
It's
When you
amazing.
Look at
It
the
completes
witching
the
power.
look.
Your opponents here today. What do you think you need to do
there it
to
goes.
conquer their ability?
Well, Zip and I have really embraced the post-apocalyptic lifestyle. Obviously, the dungeon is out of contention here.
A mask
and so
is.
we are here just to.
That's
lay
a
waste,
bomb mask.
to the rest.
Honestly,
of
it kind of looks like a broken down version of Robert
maximum
Pattinson's
destruction,
Batman mask.
starting with our esteemed.
I was
It
going to
looks
say
like-
it looks a little Catwoman.
All right,
It
well,
looks
we're gonna see
Catwoman,
those
Scarecrow.
in just
It's
a
like if
moment here.
Catwoman and
Yeah, there you go,
Scarecrow had
Scarecrow,
like
Zip.
Sorry, I just now that I am a little less encumbered, I had all these mean things ready to say about the witching power, and then Haley said nice things about me. So thank you. But
thanks.
I defeated her once, and I'm ready to do it again. She's very fun to play against, and it's especially fun when I win. So
Yay.
Adam and I are ready. Let's do this.
Let's go.
All right, so the Z-Man.
This is gonna be a fun match. I'm excited.
And here we go. The witching power is here.
Hey, we don't kink
Competitors
shame
have
here.
entered the virtual battlefield.
All right. Well, since it has been a while,
I don't
a
want
nice
anyone to
rule-
lose.
Everybody wins.
A nice rule refresher here. If you are joining us, thank you so much for the first timers. If you have joined us before, a little refresher. It's very simple rules for rules. First round, we go whiteboard for whiteboard. Question for question. Second round and third round, we do complete shout outs, and it gets a little crazy because you could hear a lot of screaming, maybe some blown out microphones. Who knows? So be prepared for the second and third round. Rachel will do her best to keep track. We're not counting on that because it can get crazy sometimes. But Rachel, we appreciate you.
Utensil you prefer. At the same time, you verbalize it into your microphone. I'll remind each team of your 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. JTE rules give you another 15 seconds to get that correct answer from the back of your head to the front of your
Billy,
head
so
or the front of your
true.
face mask if you're wearing it during the match. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point.
Oh, Reef Ton,
throughout the
I
match.
also.
Either team
Oh wait,
member
you're
may
not
initiate
American.
a
You're not going to
challenge. We'll bring in
understand the
your manager.
claiming
They'll
joke.
confirm
I was going to say
ratify
I claim all.
I am
the,
pretty sure he is up to
And
date
for the
on
host,
the
Christian and I
political
will not
memes
go
that have been
favoritism to either
arising from
team.
our.
Well, then I claim all the DOS
Drinking at the
boots.
Burbank Beer
I claim all the
In the
dust
world.
boots.
In the world.
You have to drink a full one first before you can claim them.
So are you ready?
I am ready.
Zipper,
Witness me.
To the next beer.
and Adam Witt.
Destruction.
Love it.
Oh, God.
The best.
All right,
Beautiful.
round number 1. Question number 1. In the realm of action adventure,
I'm not gonna get it.
Beyond
Maybe.
Thunderdome
Nope.
was the third
Oh my
in
God.
Interesting.
By the laughter, I'm gonna assume it's this.
What are the I don't care if you guys are. If I'm.
I'm just gonna assume it's this thing. Although
4,
I thought.
3, 2,
What
1.
are
Is it Mad Max?
Chances? Mad Max.
Embarrassing to miss.
Oh
my God.
Mad Max.
Zip.
It would be very embarrassing to miss. Mad Max.
I was literally gonna say at the beginning of this. Watch, there's gonna be a Mad Max question, and then
There we go.
there
So
was a
tie
Mad
game
Max.
as
Wow.
we get to the next one.
Yeah,
That's
Kaiser
crazy.
owes me even more money for that Western Union.
Wow.
Your next category is in the world of the 90s, which is the 1990s. And here's
Thank
the
you for the
question.
clarification, Mark Ellis.
Which James Bond actor plays King Arthur in the 1995 film First Knight? It broke my heart when I was in like 8th grade or something, and my teacher told me that whole King Arthur thing all made up.
I don't know.
Garbage. 5.
Never happened.
3. It's on the next person. 2. And 1.
Sean Connery.
Yep.
Pierce
Sean
Brosnan?
Connery.
That is incorrect.
Is it?
Zipper.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sean
it's Sean Connery.
R.I.P.
yay.
Sean Connery.
R.I.P.
Oh.
Sean Connery. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Hi, Nerd Chronic.
All right. So
Although I will
the
say
witching power
Sean
is
Connery
1,
died in the
and
way I
it's
think
yourself
everyone wants
for
to die.
3
He
as we
died
get
in
to
his
our
sleep in the
next question.
Bahamas at the ripe
Next
age of
question
90.
here is from the
Like,
world
Right?
of
That's a good way to go.
dramas.
Doesn't get much better than
What
that.
1992 film stars Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman as an Irish couple who immigrate to the U.S. during the 1890s and try to acquire land?
Man, them playing an Irish couple, that's a stretch.
Was this then when they were married? They were married.
Of the imagination?
Yeah,
Yes.
they
you
made
are
a couple movies. when they were
And
married.
I don't
this
know.
one. I got nothing.
4,
Yeah,
3,
I can't remember.
Blank, blank.
1. Pens down, please. And Haley.
I'm happy with my 2 points.
Far and Away.
That is correct.
I don't think I've seen that.
Far away. Yes.
The only
Perry.
movie I could think of was
Trying
Vanilla
to
Sky.
not write anything,
Mhm.
so I just randomly wrote Out of Sight.
All
Good
right,
job, Perry.
and Zipper.
I did not have it.
Did not
Oh,
have it all?
no.
Okay, so only Adam and Haley get it there. So Misfits still keep a 1-point lead, 5-4 as we get to our next question mark.
That's in the world of romantic comedies. I conveniently shortened it to rom-coms.
13
You're
going
welcome.
on 30.
1 point.
That's
Here's
the only
question.
one I know.
Andrew Lincoln holds up cards with love
Oh.
messages on them for what actress
Dang it!
to read?
I've never seen this
Film
movie.
I was like, it's in
What?
Love Actually. I don't know the actress.
Again, it's a huge Christmas hit.
Funny
Andrew
story.
Lincoln is in Walking
I-
Dead.
A funny story.
Nope.
This movie is not for
Screw
children,
it.
and my parents took me to see it in theaters
And
when I was like
5,
10 years.
Cute.
4,
I've
3,
never seen the
2.
I haven't
It's
either.
Gosh.
so good.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
Ah,
Haley.
There's our Christmas
Good
watch
night.
along movie. I'm just
It's
saying.
so good.
Don't have it.
Didn't have
Liam
it, Perry.
Neeson, like just everybody. It's so
That
good.
is correct. We see
Oh,
ourselves
Witching
tied
Power
now,
tied
6-6,
it.
and only
Ooh.
Haley
Nice.
is still perfect after that miss.
Haley's
by Whit. And we get
perfect.
to our
Nice.
next question. Our next question here, which is fantasy sci-fi.
Ooh.
Frank Marshall
Oh, Jesus.
directed what 1995 sci-fi adventure film based on a novel by Michael Crichton, starring Laura Linney, Ernie Hudson, and Bruce Campbell?
I don't know.
What your favorite sci-fi movie is? I'll tell you mine. It's any of the Star Wars movies. Great science fiction.
Great answer,
Sci-fi
Mark
fantasy,
Ellis.
Great science fiction. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to be really upset that I'm not going to get this.
5,
I'm gonna
4,
take a
3,
guess.
2,
I got
1.
nothing.
Pens down,
Timeline?
please. Adam Witt.
Honestly.
Amy Love Trivia, Congo.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I want a
Congo
green
is so
drop
good.
drink. Congo.
Yes.
Congo.
Zip.
Another reference. Congo.
Has anybody seen Congo?
Haley.
I've never even
No.
heard of it.
Perfect. I
Oh my
said-
God, it's brutal.
I forgot that it was a
What did you
Michael
get?
Crichton
Sorry?
story.
I had-
Yeah,
I said
that-
bigger.
Deathly
But it's
Deathly
like-
Monkeys.
All right. So we still see our. So
I've
now
never
Witching
heard of
Power.
it. I know
one,
Bruce
so
Campbell.
8-7.
It's so
Never
good.
8-7 as we get to our next question mark. Number 6.
That's right. We're going to put that Congo question on the endangered species list.
Oh.
Your next query for a point is in the world of comedies.
Ha ha ha.
There's nothing to laugh about these days. Period.
Not false. Your question.
Correct.
What 2019 comedy stars actresses
Oh my God.
Caitlin
Oh my
Dever
God.
and Beanie Feldstein
I don't-
as high school students
okay.
on the eve of their graduation?
Just a reminder to competitors: once you're done writing down, make sure your hands are.
Great
2019 seems like it was like 20 years ago.
It
so
really does.
Had to smack myself in the head a few times.
I don't have it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And starting with
Oh,
Look smart.
Yes.
I wanted to see that one.
It's so good.
I heard it was like
Good.
amazing.
The van
And-
scene.
that is correct. All right. So Misfits keeping
So
a
good.
1-point lead here, 10-9 as we get to our
Or the
next
Uber scene is what I should say. The Uber
7. Horror/thriller.
Horror.
Toby Hooper directed this 1982 Steven Spielberg produced horror film starring Craig T. Nelson, Zelda Rubinstein, and JoBeth Williams.
Yeah, Christian, I could totally see these names
Steven
swapping
Spielberg produced
competitors.
horror film.
I could see Adam and Eric as Wiccan, and I could see Haley and Perry as Misfits.
That's true. 5,
I have no. Yeah,
I
no
I
idea.
don't know.
3,
I have a feeling I'm going to regret not knowing.
1. Hands down and zip.
Poltergeist.
Damn it.
Yes, Haley.
Oh, Molly, you just watched that, didn't you?
Oh wait, like
Well,
Poltergeist?
I
Like
don't know anyone's names.
Harry.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist was
All right,
82.
so everybody gonna, what a battle
Yeah,
we
it
have so
was-
far. 12, 11.
Oldie
I
but
thought-
goodie.
Holding their
I thought
win.
Sorry, PJ.
I thought Poltergeist was like 70s.
That's
It was
that's
82.
that's one of my
Here we
favorite
almost
horror
got that
movies
Mad Max
too.
question.
Sorry, PJ.
You act
Your
like I would have
final
seen that
question.
movie.
In
Come
round
on.
number 1, in the world of
Oopsie.
animated movies, could be drawn by hand. some
Okay,
stop
guys, here's my
motion,
third point. Unless I
what
just
have
jinxed
you.
it.
Don't
Gary
quit.
Leary, Ray Romano, Dennis Leary, and John Leguizamo,
Oh.
both prehistoric creatures, in what 2002 animated film?
These movies are okay.
Name 3.
They're
Not a
fine.
fan.
comedians.
They
Which
fell off
one?
after the first one.
If this
Yeah.
is what I think it is,
And
I
then there was
haven't
like
seen
8
any of
more.
them.
There's a bunch.
It's like one every year.
3,
Nice dodge.
1. Pens down,
I
please.
see.
And start here with Haley.
Never seen any of them.
Correct.
Don't
And
bother. They're like they're there.
Ice Age.
Perry
Ice Age.
and Zip.
Ice Age.
There you go.
I cannot read his
Round
cards.
for both teams as
I
we
know
ready?
98% of
Round
animated
number 2 mark.
questions. I don't
You
know
ready
all
for
of
me
them.
to-
I know
Is
most.
known as
You
the
ready for me to
wheel
drop a
round,
bomb?
the wheel
This-
of fate,
this one
doom,
really
and
gets
justice.
Jake.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Huh.
wouldn't you know it,
I haven't
we
seen
got a
Land Before Time.
sponsored wheel for today's match. The entire
Oh.
wheel sponsored by beloved.
That
Coke.
that more so. I was gonna say that more so like that more so hurts my heart than anything. I'm like sad for you that you have never seen Land Before Time.
I know. I feel like flying out to California, breaking quarantine, going to Brian's house. No, going to Brian's house and then just being like, "Look, we're gonna watch all these movies back to back right now."
I will say
Now
though,
let's
I
talk
think
about that wheel because it is
the
the wheel of
Land
fate,
Before
doom, and
Time,
justice. Each team
the one
gets
where
six
they
wheels.
go and they
It's
see
on
Chopper
category
when
6
he's a little bit older. That one's
Uniform
my
number 6
personal
question
favorite.
Will be
I was-
asked to the team. Team members may confer on each every question. before
Even
answering.
Gabby's in here,
Oh,
like,
stop it.
shame.
Even Gabby's like,
Multiple
shame on
choice.
you.
Ask us. We'll give you 4 options. One of which
Get
is the correct
out of
answer.
here.
At that point, the value of the question.
I mean,
goes
Brian, it's
down
pretty embarrassing.
to 1.
I-
Because this
That's
is a
see,
team
I
format and
I'll
it's
vouch.
a
I
sad.
don't think that's that. I don't think
world.
it's that
The
terrible.
opposite
Like,
team
Behind the Lion King, it's my favorite
will
animated
lead
movie of
the
all time.
stream.
see,
If
now
there
if he
are
said
any
he had never seen The
skills
Lion
in
King,
play,
that's a
once
different
we
story.
bring
Brian, have you seen The Lion
But,
King?
like,
questioning,
Yes.
we will ask them all.
Have you
of
seen
the
Lion
equal
King 2?
opportunity questions.
No.
All right,
Lion
so
King
we're
2
gonna
is
drop
solid. You
out
should see it.
I think I have 4
Haley
points.
and Coy.
That's
All right, Kaiser, you got 60 seconds
got
to talk to your
3.
team to decide if you want to go first or second.
I got 5.
You know, I called the.
I think
accounting
I have 4. I
department
forgot to.
yesterday,
It's been so
and,
long. I forgot to
Schmoedown,
keep
when I asked them where
count.
my check was. They
Right,
said,
John?
"Oh, no way."
I may
So
have
don't
missed
really know
one,
how to
but
answer
I think I have 4.
But I'll hold out hope. What do you guys think? What are you feeling?
My preference is always second, if that's on the table.
Hey,
But
Deception.
I'm not a huge Lion
Colonel
King
Mohawk,
person
you
in
like that
general.
plan?
though.
I like that.
I'm not a big sequel movie person, except for The Rescuers.
How much time?
Oh, The Rescuers Down Under is the best.
I've never seen those ones.
You've never seen The Rescuers or Down Under?
We knew this one. Brian, you knew this. We had a discussion.
I'm
Every day
still.
I learn 5 new movies you've never seen. I'm still
Brian, I still
you
want
know?
you to see. I want you
already
to
here
see
with all the mushroom
Hunchback
clouds
before you see any
going
other
off in the
Disney
background,
film.
so.
All right. Well,
Watch
all right, looks like the
Hunchback
Witching
first.
Power is going to go first. All right. So, Kaiser, you will be able to stay
Hunchback
in
is
the
great.
waiting room. Make sure your hands are up at all times. I'm sure you hear that often. And I'm going to put Zipper and Wit in the
nice
waiting room.
little
Guys,
dip
you need to go into a
Yeah, I've
separate
seen Little
room
Mermaid.
as we
My
remove
sister
you
was
now.
obsessed
Please
with
go
that
into the
kind of
other
thing.
room.
Little Mermaid 2
Kaiser,
is
make
also
sure your
pretty
hands are
solid.
visible. Otherwise, you will deduct your team a point.
PJ, did you say Hunchback is meh?
So,
PJ.
all right. So,
PJ Campbell.
here comes
Okay, Rachel, that's what I had. So good.
I did miss one. Yay!
All right.
I thought I might have.
60 seconds to talk to your
Thanks,
team.
Rachel.
We're starting now.
So first off, excellent work, Perry. I love that you immediately bounced back from I saw the moment of doubt and then remembered we're here to have fun, and you didn't let any of those. Thank you, Haley. Welcome
big letter
back.
F.
No cold bones
Fun.
whatsoever. Diving back in playing great. How you guys feeling?
I mean, to be honest, I wasn't a
Congo
huge
question.
fan
You
of
have to ask
Hunchback
me that.
either, but it came out
And the
a little later. Like I was a little bit older. Maybe I just wasn't.
I like
into it.
Hunchback because it's dark.
On the wheel. I feel
It's
very
like not
fond
your
about
typical
most
like
of the slices.
Disney film.
And I also
Like
Momentum.
Yeah.
it's kind
Very
of
good about
legit
the first wheel. How do you feel
terrifying.
about that?
It's a dark story.
I'm
Yeah.
in agreement. I think we have a good chance, even though we're going first, and one thing isn't.
But I mean, so is
still get something that
Pocahontas.
we're
But
strong
they
in.
fudged it a little bit.
It's a win-win for us either way.
Just a little bit.
I like that All right, Haley, ready to dance? Let's do this.
We are currently recounting. We have not called the winner yet.
Count every point.
Count every point.
Even the made-up ones.
Looking for new releases to say the name of that patron
Is
member.
there animated?
Disaster films. 60 seconds.
Oh, they got to take it. Dwayne Johnson's in like half of those.
So it's a very broad category, which could be a positive or a negative. What's your instinct?
This is probably one of the ones that I think I'm more positive on, but again, with the broad nature of the category, I'm caught in the middle on it.
I'm pretty fond of disaster films.
I feel like we could do better.
I couldn't
but
even
also
name a
definitely do
disaster
worse.
film right now.
I'm a bit torn.
So if we're looking at
can't name a single one, Jill.
The ones from the 90s are the best.
Is this like there's a 50%
90s and early 2000s.
Or the ones that
Is Twister a disaster
There you go.
film?
Disaster
I
movie.
named one.
What is in between
I'm still in the
Julia
middle of that
Roberts
curve.
and directors?
Coen Brothers.
Coen
It's a
Brothers.
toss-up.
Oh,
I think it's a
God.
toss-up for both of us. And if we're tossing a coin right now, Coy, you're our coin. What do we do?
10 seconds to go.
I say spin again for the sake of hoping for better.
Oh, all right. They put it up to Koi.
All right. So the spin is in. Whatever they get here, we're going to have 6 questions in the realm
Oh,
of.
D-Train, that movie's incredible. That movie's incredible.
I always hope we find something more.
That's where Tom Holland got discovered.
Kurt Russell.
Oh, no.
All right, Kurt Russell movies. It
Oh,
is.
no.
Kurt Russell movies it is. All right. So, all right, Kaiser, questions here. So, hands up. Same thing, Koi. We're going to put you in the waiting room. Same thing with you, please. Please have your hands up. All right, ladies, 6 questions in the realm of Kurt Russell.
I love him so much.
All right, here is the first question. In what film will you find Bill Paxton and Sam Elliott playing Kurt
Tombstone.
Russell's brothers?
Oh, duh.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
Tombstone.
Oh,
You've got nothing?
Mm-mm.
All right, I don't feel good about this. So multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Wyatt Earp?
Tombstone is a really
Don't say Wyatt Earp. Don't say Wyatt Earp.
long movie.
B, Tombstone.
Don't say Wyatt Earp.
Do you have any?
Because he plays Wyatt Earp.
No. That's what my gut initially said. So I feel like the fact that you felt the same way makes me want to go with it.
Damn you,
A, final
PJ!
answer. A is an
Damn
apple.
you.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
So
no.
this one could have a 1-point steal opportunity. All right. Question number 2.
Oh, Guardians of the
God,
Galaxy 2.
Damn it!
All right.
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
There's a character named.
Question wasn't even read yet, you guys.
I know. I didn't even finish reading it.
I pulled a
Guardians of the Galaxy
Jake.
Volume 2.
I can read fast.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, final answer.
Did you say volume 2?
All right.
Listen,
Sir.
sir.
Listen.
I mean, hey, we're getting
80s film did Kurt
Listen.
Russell co-star with Meryl Streep?
Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep.
Don't know it off the top of my head. Do you?
I think it's Silkwood, but I'm not 100%.
Ah.
It's a big steal. I'm wrong.
4, 3,
Multiple choice.
multiple choice. All right. A, is it The Mean Season? B,
I'm gonna go
Postcards
Silkwood
from the
just
Egg?
because that's what she
C,
said.
Falling in
Silkwood.
Love?
I'll say Silkwood.
D, Silkwood.
Silkwood.
I know it's
All right.
not
B.
B.
Silkwood, final answer.
Correct for 1 point.
Yay.
All right.
I got
Should've-
That was
Could've
question
gotten 2.
number 3.
B is a really good movie,
Here
though.
is the next one. All right. Who directed Kurt Russell in the 1991
Backdraft.
thriller?
Ron Howard. Ron Howard.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was gonna
feel
say
good about
Steven
that.
Spielberg.
Multiple choice, please.
This movie is brilliant, by
Is
the way.
it A, Ron
Ron
Howard? B, Tony
Is that
Scott?
the fire
C,
one?
Rennie
Yeah,
Harlin?
we're either
on fire.
firefighters.
Peter
Yeah.
Hyams.
I think there
Do
was
you
a
have anything?
backdraft show at like
Not
Universal
really.
Studios.
Yeah, because they did a couple
For
sequels.
whatever
that
reason, I wanted to say Tony
were like
Scott, but I
straight to
really don't
DVD
feel
or
confident in
something.
it.
Got it.
I don't know.
5, 4.
You guys
Oh,
go
they
with
are
it?
struggling.
All right. B. Tony Scott, final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
All right. So the next question here, that was question 4. Here's question 5. Kurt Russell played a reporter in what 1985 film directed by Philip Borsos?
Boy, oh boy. I do not know my
Shadow.
Kurt Russell movies.
Absolutely not. A, absence of malice.
The Killing
B,
Field?
Under
I will say,
Fire.
well, that's what
Mean
I was
Season.
gonna say.
D,
I'll say
Under
A.
Fire.
I'll be C just to be different.
I do know that The Killing Fields is about journalism.
I think that's more than I have right now, so I like it.
Okay, D, The Killing Field.
It is incorrect.
Oh, no.
Ah,
God.
So
Damn
we
it.
are going to our next one.
Disaster movies right now.
I know. We are really.
All right, here's the final one. Here's
Damn
the
you,
final
PJ.
question.
No, I'm kidding.
Here it is.
Damn you, Kurt
What
Russell.
famous comedic actor stars opposite Kurt Russell as a character named Jack Dundee in the 1986 football comedy The Best of Times?
I do not know.
football comedy.
I don't have anything.
That'll be a multiple choice.
In the 80s, I feel like,
Hey,
oh,
Billy
of course,
Crystal.
yes, these names.
B,
I'm
Uh,
gonna say Billy
Steve
Crystal.
Martin?
I'm gonna say
C,
Chevy
Billy
Chase.
Crystal.
Chevy Chase.
I got nothing.
Any gut feeling?
5,
Not especially, no.
3.
Chevy Chase.
It is incorrect.
Damn.
Yeah.
I am.
So, that
Wait, what was it?
the round
Where they
there.
won't tell
So
us until the other
power
team can
after
steal.
six
Yeah, they get a
questions,
steal
I'm
in
gonna
right
give
now.
Oh,
the
right.
opponents an opportunity to come back.
Oh, you
guys
can check in the comments
stick
because
around
Leo-
to watch
Leo's putting
the
all the
steal
answers.
opportunities, and
Oh,
then they'll
Robin
have to drop
Williams,
out
really?
after they spin their wheel. All right, so we're gonna drop out. All right, let's bring back the
Yeah, that was a tough round.
That was.
guys. You're gonna have some steal opportunities here.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
So let us start here. What I will do for multiple choice, I'm going to give you the question, the multiple choice, and let you know what your opponents chose that they got incorrect.
Okay.
All right. Here is
Category is Kurt Russell.
yes, Kurt Russell. All right. Here's the first question. In what film will you find Bill Paxton and Sam Elliott playing Kurt Russell's brothers?
That was Tombstone.
A, Wyatt Earp. B, Soldier.
That's such a tricky
Backdraft.
slab of.
D,
of
Tombstone. Your
answers
opponent
to-
chose Wyatt Earp.
Oh,
It's Tombstone, right?
it is. I mean, that's I see how they made that mistake. It's Tombstone.
Yeah. Final answer, Tombstone.
Final answer, Tombstone.
Correct for a 1 point steal. All right. Here is
Adam Witt's
the
just
next question. Here's the next
Always
question.
the happiest person.
Adam
Who
Witt is a
directed
treasure.
Kurt Russell in the 1991 thriller Backdraft? A, Ron Howard. B, Tony Scott. C, Rennie Harlan. D, Peter Hyams. Your opponents chose Tony Scott.
It would be the director of Far and Away. It would be Backdraft, right? I mean, I'm sorry, Ron Howard.
It would be backdraft.
I'm going with Ron Howard.
Yeah, that was A, right? It was Ron Howard.
We can just say Ron Howard and it'll
5,
still. Final
4,
answer, Ron Howard.
Final answer, Ron Howard.
Correct for 1 point. All right,
Hi,
correct for 1 point. All right, here's the next question for you guys.
They could get a knockout,
Here
guys.
it is.
They can.
Kurt
They're-
Russell.
If they
plays a
get this
reporter
point
in what
and they
1985
ace their round, they can.
film directed by Philip Borsos? Was it A, Absence of Malice, B, Under Fire, C, The Mean Season?
I said A on
D,
this one.
I think I said
Killing
Under
Field?
Fire.
Your opponent
You did
chose
because I
The
picked
Killing
that, but
Fields.
I changed it to C.
Oh, wow.
85. Can we get those options again?
You can get the multiple one without it costing you a steal.
Can I get the multiples again? It's 85. Yeah.
A, Absence of Malice, B, Under Fire, C, The Mean Season, D, The Killing Fields.
And the director, I think he said, was Peter Orso,
Peter Orso.
which doesn't really help me at all.
And they answered The Mean Season?
They said The Killing Fields.
I think
4,
it.
3,
What are we going with?
2,
Want to go Mean Season?
C.
1.
C. Final answer.
C, final answer is correct for 1 point.
Oh,
The
dang.
Mean Season.
Jeez.
Sorry, that
Oh
was
my
my
gosh.
first thought when we started, and then we started.
I
our
got it,
conversation.
but I
was
didn't want it.
Whatever C was, because
Yeah,
All
so
right,
now if they ace the round,
here's your final
we're in
steal
knockout
opportunity.
territory now.
Final steal opportunity
There's
here.
another steal.
Oh,
What
wow.
famous
Jesus.
comedic actor stars opposite Kurt Russell as a character named Jack
said Chevy
Dundee
Chase.
in the
I
1986
said
football
Billy
comedy
Crystal.
The Best of Times?
I said
Is it A,
Yeah, Billy
Billy
Crystal is
Crystal?
what I said.
B, Steve Martin, C, Chevy Chase, D. Robin Williams. Your opponents chose Chevy Chase.
It's D. Robin Williams. Do you concur? Zip?
Yeah, I concur.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, final answer.
Damn.
Correct for one more point. So
Wow,
all the four
wow, wow, wow,
opportunities,
wow.
and you see yourself now.
Wow, wow,
with
wow,
an
wow, wow.
16
Wow,
lead
wow,
as we
wow.
bring up
Wow, wow,
your
wow.
wheel. We bring in Kaiser here. 60 seconds to discuss.
Oh,
It's all
goodness.
in the reflexes, boys. It's all in the reflexes.
60 seconds here, Kaiser, to talk to them before
What's
they
everyone looking like after that round?
Boys, we know
I
we
still
like
have.
six.
I
You know,
have.
we'd rather not have, though.
6.
We don't really have too many
I have 6 too.
things that
We
scare
got
us here.
10.
But let's give it a
Of
let's give it
course
a
you
whirl.
do.
Let's see what we got. We got some good momentum. I'm proud of you guys. You're coming in
Recount.
like the banshee bandits that you are.
Recount.
We're gonna get fresh water for LA.
Vote again.
From Coy today.
I
Let's
have
do this.
6, Rachel.
All right.
All right, here's the
Me too.
spin for the
A lot happened that round, Rachel. It's okay.
I think I got a multiple
On the
choice.
dungeon.
They find something that they like and they can get themselves in the knockout
We're just
range,
gonna say
but
10,
they
6,
might
6,
land on something.
6.
Directors, 60 seconds to decide. Sorry, now.
Personally, I don't like that category.
That is a
Personally, I
big
like that category a
category.
whole lot. What do you think?
I also like it. I would take it over a lot of the.
I would
other
not
stuff.
expect Wit
I know,
and
I
Zipper
see
to
a
be
lot of
director
I'd
guys.
rather have directors.
I can see them being
Okay, just real
director
quick,
guys.
Really?
Just so you know, they're gonna go deep on you. You know, he's gonna pull out some sneaky crap on you. So as long as you're ready,
PJ,
for it,
your
get him in
sneak
the multiple
crap.
choice, which I think.
Yeah.
you can.
Although I will
You can
say,
get him in the multiple
every
choice, so
time
let's go
someone
for it.
goes against what
Andrew,
Kaiser
can-
says
we
for
can
the
drop a couple
wheel,
multiple choice without
it
sweating.
doesn't turn out well for them.
Good luck with
Oh for 2
Go
this
multiple and play
year.
it safe. So
We will go final answer directors on the wheel.
All right, perfect. All right, so we're going to remove Kaiser. All right, so we are now going to ask both Perry and Haley to move to the other room, and they will move to the
As
other
long as it's the
room,
Arizona
and
courts
Coy,
right
you can
now.
stay. Make sure that your hands are
Rachel.
up, please. And we will get word once Haley and Perry have joined the other room. All right, Mark. So the witching power has gone to the other room here too, and the Misfits are ready to go.
That's right, Christian. If you give me a second, I'm still recovering from the massive amount of leadership we just witnessed from Kaiser telling his
Well,
competitors
PJ, we're
what
never going to
category he
blame
likes.
sweet Abby.
Very inspiring.
So
And now, the question that at the end of this
true.
round could see a knockout victory. Yes, folks, we are in knockout range with the Misfits enjoying a 2-point
Oh,
lead as we
goodness.
enter their round number 2 in the world of directors. Gentlemen,
This is no
our
bueno.
first question of 6 for 2 points. Who directed the 2003 sports biopic Seabiscuit?
Hands up, Adam, please.
Was it Steven Spielberg? It wasn't Steven
that's what
Spielberg.
I was
Gary Ross.
thinking. Oh,
Gary
yeah,
Ross.
You agree?
I concur.
I
Gary
concur.
Ross, final answer.
I concur.
2 points.
That's so weird
for
because he doesn't direct
Misfits.
movies like that
Now they
typically.
lead by 4.
All right, here's the next question, Mark.
Or late,
All
or
right,
lately, actually,
gentlemen,
not typically
2
late.
more points. Who directed the family classic Willy Wonka
Hell
and the
if I know.
Chocolate Factory?
Oh, the original.
I would have
That's the
no idea.
original.
The original.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we should go to
Multiple
multiple
choice.
I have no idea who
multiple choice.
directed
I'll
the
get that.
original.
All right, for 1 point, here's your 4
I
options.
love when the competitors go.
A,
"Oh, that's a great
Dahl.
question.
B, Guy Hamilton.
I'll say
Uh,
B.
Stewart.
I'll say
think-
A.
D,
I was going to say
Me?
Guy Hamilton.
I think it's either Guy Hamilton or Alan Parker.
It's not. I don't think it's Alan Parker. That seems too.
Is it-
Oh,
I was gonna-
well,
is it Guy
maybe,
Hamilton?
but
There's
also
my
I
answer.
just don't think that's. the thing.
Want to go Guy Hamilton?
Let's go Guy Hamilton.
Final answer, Guy Hamilton.
Final answer.
All right, that is incorrect.
Oh,
So at the end of this round, Witching Power will have an opportunity to
I
steal
picked
that point.
A
which
on that one.
could
I'm gonna
be
write
marked.
that down.
Now
Dude,
move.
was
to
C
your
the
next
right
question,
one?
the third in
That's
round
what
number
Charger
2.
says.
Directors. Who directed the 2014 biopic
Ooh.
Unnamed?
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, you're
that was
right.
Angelina
Jolie.
Jolie, wasn't it?
You're
Or am I-
right.
And
like crazy.
Molly Leo said Mel Stewart as well up top.
I don't.
Okay.
know.
Let's go multiple just to be safe.
That was a shot in the dark.
You should have gone with it,
Multiple
Zip.
choice. Your options for a point. Is it A, Angelina Jolie? B,
That movie at
Ray
parts is
Bayona,
very hard to
C,
watch.
Jane Campion, or
I-
D, Scott
I don't think
Hill?
I've seen it.
Let's go Angelina.
Good job.
Yeah, it's
Angelina.
I think it's set in World War II where
That's another
they're being
point
held
for the
captive.
Misfits.
I
that was
ran into her
question
at
number
Ren Fair.
4, I believe that was
She's
3.
very
That was 3.
tiny.
Here's number 4.
Yeah, she is.
Correct. Now they
She's
have a
like short.
5-point
She's like
lead.
5'3". Like she's small.
Or a 7-point lead, possibly.
She looks tall to me.
She looks tall.
Right.
She's like okay,
2001.
maybe not 5'3", but she's maybe like
Fast and
5'4". Like
Furious.
she's like short.
Rob Cohen.
It's the director of Daylight. It's the what
I
is his
think it's Rob.
name?
Let's go multiple then, just because.
Yeah.
Brain wants to say Justin Lin, but I think that's wrong. So multiple choice.
All right, for a point. Is it A, Simon West, B, John Singleton, C, Dominic Sena, or D, Rob Cohen?
D, Rob Cohen.
Rob Cohen.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That gives them a point, Christian, and they're up to a 6-point lead.
All right, here's question number 5.
That's right. And now we are out of knockout range, but
Oh, thank God.
a sizable lead and possibly have a
Take a
chance at a
TKO.
TKO in round 3. Your penultimate question in the world of directors. Who directed the 2014 Disney adaptation Maleficent?
Oh, my God.
You know, I
Directed
know it if I heard it.
It's not Alfonso. It wasn't out. No.
They're really asking some movies that don't exist. Let's go multiple choice.
The movies that don't exist.
Your options for a point. A,
What a comment. I'm going to say
Rob
Bill
Marshall.
Condon.
Bill Condon.
I'm gonna say
D, Rob Marshall.
I'll say Robert
I think it's
Stromberg.
James Bobbin.
The only reason why, man,
Maleficent.
I'm going to say James Bobbin. Bill Condon did Beauty and the Beast, and Rob Marshall did Into the
Condon or
Woods.
Marshall? Because I don't think it's Bill Condon. Do you want to ask for a repeat? Or do you
I'll
want
say
to-
Bobbin.
All right, first one.
Wait, because
your
I,
what's
do,
the
I
movie
will
we're talking
say
about?
I don't know
2014
live
Disney
action
adaptation
Disney,
Maleficent.
unless it's Pirates of the
Your
Caribbean.
multiple choice option for a point.
That one I
A, James
know.
Bobbin. B, Robert Stromberg. C,
Although I
Bill
did like this
Condon,
movie.
Or D, Rob Marshall.
Could it be Rob Marshall? Jeez.
It could, but I
I
feel
guess
like
we
that
go
was
with James Bobbin. Has he had that?
Oh, the chat says I'm correct.
5.
If you have a better
So
guess,
I'm going to give myself
I
a
don't.
point.
I don't.
Okay, James
Which
Bobbin.
one did you go
I
with?
said Robert Stromberg.
That is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Another 1 point steal opportunity for the Witching Tower. And
Interesting.
now we move to your final question. In round number 2 in the world of directors for 2 points. Who directed the 1990 classic Home Alone?
Chris Columbus, right?
What's his? Damn it.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
And
some momentum going
and
into round
didn't he
3.
do Sorcerer's Stone?
I really need to
Sorcerer's
learn my
Stone.
directors.
Okay, not Pirates of the
It's
Caribbean.
only
I was
2
thinking
questions, but they had so many
Gore
steals plus a couple
Verbinski?
2-pointers.
Gore Roundover?
Ahead. All right,
Gore
we're going to
Verbinski's
remove you guys.
Pirates.
We're going
Chris
to bring back
Columbus
Witching Tower
is
and give them
Harry
the opportunity to steal back those 2 points. You can stay in the waiting room while
All
they
right.
do so.
Ladies,
All right, so
steal
it's
all
coming
the
back to Witching
points.
Tower, give them the opportunity.
Come on, let's do
Steal
the
those
biggest comeback
points
we've
if
ever
They
seen.
can.
How many
Come on.
points do they have available to
That
steal?
was a round. It was a
2.
good round. It was a smart round because even Adam
Ghost
had said
points.
it to Zip at that point. We can play around a little bit here.
Yo
if we need
hablo
to. So, all right, now
español.
here are Perry and Haley. Perry and Haley, you
Hello.
guys have the opportunity to steal 2 points. Your opponents went down to multiple choice. You will get the questions and the answer that.
Man, that was a hard
is
second
incorrect.
round for
Are you
both of
ready?
them.
Yeah.
All right,
The
here it
whole
is.
second round was
First one.
your.
Categories directors.
Thank you. Directors is the category, and here's the first one. Who directed the family classic Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Is it A, Roald Dahl, B, Guy Hamilton, C, Mel Stewart, D, Alan Parker? Your opponents chose Guy Hamilton.
Damn, that's what I was gonna go for.
Ah,
What was the? Do you remember what the last one is?
Alan Parker.
That was the only other one that I was like, maybe.
Likewise, might as well if we both thought that.
Okay. D, final answer.
sure.
It's incorrect. Looking for Mel Stewart.
Boo.
Mel Stewart was the answer for that one. All right, and here's the other question. Who directed the 2014 Disney adaptation Maleficent? Is it A,
Maleficent.
James Bobbin, B, Robert Stromberg, C, Bill Condon, D, Rob Marshall? Your opponents chose James Bobbin.
I think if it's not James Bobbin, it might be B because I don't think it's the last two.
I also thought B. Let's see how that turns out this time.
Final answer.
That's correct. Robert Stromberg.
Yay!
Deal happens there, and we get ourselves to 24-17.
Oh, goodness. What a comeback.
24-17.
Come on.
The Misfits going up there. So we bring back the Misfits. We bring back
7
Kaiser.
points.
We bring back Coy. And we see ourselves going into the third
So they need to
round
hit all
where the
three.
Misfits have
They
a
need to hit all
24
three
to
and-
17 lead. All right, Mark, round number 3.
And that would put them up by
7-point lead for the
3.
Misfits, but plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, they
to
need
back in the ball game.
and they need the
Round
Misfits to
three
miss at
could be the
least
round
their
that will
3 in their
determine
5.
the match once we go to sudden death overtime. Each team is going to give us a series of numbers.
This is kind of
We need 3
refreshing,
numbers
though.
from each of
It's
you, and
nice
they
to
range from
see
1 to 20.
like
They may not be the same
people
struggle
struggle a little bit.
Yeah,
because each
it is
number
nice to
corresponds
see.
to a different corner
It
of
seems
movie,
like we've
studio,
had so
showdown,
many perfect
know-how.
games.
Your first number is
and
going to be your 2-point
just-
question. Then you
yeah,
have a
this
3-point
this
question.
makes
and a
us
5-point
regular
question.
folk
This
feel
is the
good.
Hey,
There
regular
is no
folk.
penalty for missing a question and no stealing around.
What's
3.
everyone sitting at after that round, by the
Question
way?
for 2 points.
Thanks.
And questions for 3
7.
points are asked to individual team members.
Jake's gonna
You may not
silence.
confer with your teammate for the 2 or the
With
3
his
points.
Jake's
like, I have
Category the 2 pointer.
20
Whoever wants to take it to the team
bajillion.
member,
I
the
claim to
opposite
be
team
the
member will
winner
then answer
of this
the
match.
3-pointer. You may
I have
only
four-
confer
I have
with your
14.
teammate for the 5-point question. So because the Misfits enjoying a 7-point lead over the Witching Power, Adam, Eric, what 3 numbers from 1 to 20 feel lucky?
Billy, do
numbers,
not even get
Adam?
that
My
song
lucky number's
start
19.
in my head, please.
Okay. And I think theoretically in this thing to choose 2 numbers in a row might get us, might be a good strategy. What's your lucky number?
Don't get too cute.
Every time I try to like outguess it, it ends up screwing me. So 19 is good.
15.
15.
And 1.
19, 15, and 1 for the Witching Power. Excuse me, for
I'll
the
never
Misfits
understand
and for
like
Witching
the
Power.
mental gymnastics people do with like picking a number. Like it's
Pick numbers.
just pick
The
a
number
number.
of cats we have
It's
between
random.
you and Coy.
And it changes every match. And so you
Literally.
can really pick
Nice.
the same 3 every match if you wanted to.
Final one.
Coy, you want to pick it?
Let's go with 20 because it's the last one we could pick.
Yay!
All right. So
Can we
have-
change one of our numbers?
No. 19, 15, and 1
What is it?
for the Misfits, and for
Why?
the Witching Power, 6, 7, and 20. All right.
I like how they
so-
went with
Get
6
3
for the number
far-away
of cats
DVD
between them.
Blu-rays at the end of this match, like presents forever.
Well, that means
97.
Haley has 4.
Guys,
What have you?
Is it?
Coy has 1 and Perry has 1.
I'll do 60 seconds here.
Are you
All
sure
right, here
Perry
we
doesn't
go,
have more
boys.
than 1?
We're going into
I
the
think
final
Perry just
round.
has
We're looking
Dewey.
good.
Yeah.
Feeling the
Coy
vibe.
only has Spidey Cat.
Zipper's got his favorite
Well.
blanket, so he's all comfortable with.
I got a dog.
Nice new fresh.
I got a
haircut.
dog.
Things are looking good.
We appreciate a good
Wait,
dog.
wait, the world's ended.
I'll
You
meet
know,
you guys
so-
at Party City after this in the park. and I'll
Party
have a few
City.
Hey, don't
Sean
forget,
got
guys,
his
it's a very
wallpaper at
celebratory-
Party City.
If anybody sees Curio, let her know.
I didn't know they sold wallpaper.
Well, it's like the Halloween discount.
Jake,
like
did you hear what
make a
Kaiser said?
maze
Going
No,
thing,
you-
and
now
he,
let
like
Coy in 60
that's what's
seconds
on the
talk to
wall
Witching Power.
He
currently.
said if anyone sees
So
Furios,
that
tell her I
second
miss
round
her.
was just a matter of category. You played impeccably. Everything you knew, you knew. You used the actual rules of the game to get as far as you could, and then you were able to steal. Our last point is a point in the right direction.
She's
You had
looking
the
over my
momentum
shoulder
going
for
into
you,
this.
Kaiser.
You're playing exceptionally well. That just wasn't our category. How are you feeling?
Your positivity is everything right now. I feel like it's hard to get so down about round 2 when we literally said that was the only category we weren't going to be happy with, and that's what we done.
Sometimes we go, on the funeral pyre ourselves as witches. Sometimes it works out. But in this case, we're going to go into the third round with the confidence that we just got a point. Haley, how you feeling?
I mean, I feel betrayed by my man Kurt, but it's fine.
Damn, Kurt.
I feel great.
Kurt
about
did her
round 3.
wrong.
We're an underdog team. We're always good at coming back under
I wish we
pressure.
would have saw more of Haley this year. She seems like a very fun
too.
character.
We're not
She's
in
fun.
no range. Let's get these points. Let's win this thing and be unexpected.
Four.
Let's take care of it. Like
I hope that the Witching Power is here to stay.
All right.
Yes,
I'm going to drop the managers out.
I concur.
And we are
It's
now-
funny because for the
Like
most
witches, I
part,
think he meant tumors. Anyway, go ahead.
oh, Jesus.
All right. So we are going to put the teams together.
It's funny because,
All
like,
right,
for the
here we
most
go.
part, I
So
wish the teams would stay the
we
same.
start with
Yeah.
the Witching Power.
Oh,
We
we'll
chose
have a show
category
on that
number
one.
6.
Trust me.
That's the realm of
That's a
comedy.
topic that's coming.
So for the 2-pointer, who would like to take the 2-point question?
What do you think, Haley? Me or you?
I think you might have a better shot.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest comedy person.
All right, I will take this one.
Comedy.
All right, Perry Nemiroff's going to take the 2-pointer. Perry, here is your
Jill, there's
2-point
no
question in the
laughing.
realm
It's
of
a
comedy.
serious round.
Who plays the role of Harry Dunn in
Jeff
Dumb
Daniels. Carey.
and Dumber?
Oh shit!
Jeff Daniels.
2 points. All right. So Perry
Yet
gets
another
12
Dumb and Dumber
points,
question
and
that I
now
could not answer
Haley
fast
will
enough.
have to hit the 3-pointer here. Haley, you chose category
Kylie,
7.
you're very right.
3-pointer in the realm of Leonardo DiCaprio films.
It's a 50-50 chance, Brian. It's okay.
All right, here is the
I just
question.
said the first name that popped.
In the film Titanic, who plays Rose's
Oh.
Billy
Billy Zane.
Beyonce? Cal Hahn.
I know.
Billy Zane.
I think Molly got it at the last
3
second.
points.
I was
All
like,
right,
I was like
so-
that guy who looks like a
Switching power
douchebag.
now.
I heard him
As
say
the
Billy, and then I was
Parker,
like,
you
yes,
can
Billy
confirm.
Zane.
I said it way too
Question,
slow.
Same as in round number 2. Remember to say final
Zane.
answer. If you hit this,
I
then
won't
it
count
will
that.
bounce.
Hey, but
to
this game real quick,
miss
they hit the 5, they're back on top.
However,
Like,
if you miss it, it
That'd
will
be
be
a
a
comeback.
TKO victory and 3 points for the dungeon. Here it is. Category 20, chosen by your manager,
Star Wars.
would be 90s movies.
The Rock.
Oh.
90s movies for the 5-point question. With 3 JTEs left, here is
Oh, that's right.
the question. All right. What singer makes a cameo appearance?
Oh,
in 90s movies. What singer makes a
Billy
cameo
Idol.
appearance on the plane scene?
Jill,
in
you're like
the wedding
sneaky
scene?
good at 5-pointers. What the hell?
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
Like 100%. That's it.
Look at
Yeah.
Zipper.
Okay, Billy
It's
Idol.
Billy Idol.
Wow.
That is correct.
Nice.
Yay!
27
The one thing I remember about that movie.
Same. The one thing I remember about that movie.
TKO hitting all 3. And
Man, now the pressure is on.
I just know because I can do the lip sync. Like
Opportunity.
the
Well, if they
bit.
hit the 2 and the 3, it's
Take
over.
the game back here.
Yeah, but
And
If.
Mark, they
That's a
started
big if,
with
man.
number
Yeah,
19.
that's true.
Number 19.
They did that, Christian.
the way these
and
questions
this
have been written
category,
this year,
they pull
too.
them within a point of.
It could
which
be
is
overtime.
Howard's
We could
lead.
have an overtime.
Is a big
That is
time
true.
director.
That would
makes
be
a lot of neat
bonkers.
movies.
Like how
That
back
would
and
be
forth this
wild.
has
And
been.
Martin Scorsese.
How do you feel, Adam?
I
Would
think
you
for
wanna
2
take
points, either one of us could get that.
I
But
agree.
how are you feeling on Scorsese?
I've seen like just over half of his movies. You know, he's made a ton, so there is definitely a chunk that I haven't seen. Kaiser
All right,
is
I'll-
saying for you, take it. So
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's my
All right.
number, 19.
And here we go. So here is the here's the
I've
question
never
mark.
seen it.
2 points.
All
All right.
literally, like Zipper said,
Nice.
all I
Wanna
remember
go
from
for
that
number?
movie
Now
Nice.
Scorsese
is
movies.
Billy
2
Idol.
points.
That's it.
More than one. Here is your
Yeah.
Martin Scorsese question.
Hands up, Adam.
Adam's too innocent to cheat.
I
Who
know.
plays Naomi, the second wife of
Margot
Leonardo
Robbie. Margot.
DiCaprio
Yeah.
in The Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, Zip knows it.
Oh no.
Oh, whoa. I wonder if second wife is throwing him off.
Yeah, second wife threw me off for a second, but I was like, this is a 2-pointer. It's probably Margot
4.
Robbie.
3.
Good question.
Oh,
Oh, come on, Zip.
no.
Who plays Naomi, the second wife of Leonardo DiCaprio's character in The Wolf of Wall Street?
Zip knows it.
Zipper's like sending
Zipper's
him
like,
every
Zipper's
single
like, come on.
mental vibe.
He's like doing the force thing.
She has one of the best scenes in the movie, and then causes one of my very favorite gifs, which is
3,
him going.
2, 1. Nothing.
Oh!
All right, we're looking for Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie. Was
Damn it.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Wow.
Now, instead of winning the game on the 3, they can tie the game with the 3. They can tie the game
Come
with
on.
the 3 here. Should Eric Zipper hit his 3?
John, you're right.
Mark.
First wife
And
would
that
be
was
5
category,
pointers.
excuse
I
me,
didn't even know he had
number
first wife.
15.
It was
I can't
category
even
15,
remember.
Christian. And
Yeah, he was married when he met her at the party.
it's going to be a 3-point question in the world of new releases.
Okay.
Movies that came out the last 12 to 18 months before the apocalypse with no water or oil. Here's your question for the tie. Which 2020 film stars Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield.
What?
Sorry.
You're good.
Rain.
There was
Oh my gosh.
there was a film that came out in 2020. Sorry.
The Lovebirds.
No, that's a Netflix movie. No,
Final answer?
that's not it.
All right, that's it. Ran out of time.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Oh!
For The Photograph.
Oh my god!
All right.
Wow.
So
The stress is real.
Oh.
the
I have
Misfits
had enough
need to hit
stress
this
this
5
week. I don't
in
need
order
this
to
right
win
now.
the game.
Gonna
If
be
they hit it,
honest.
they win. If they miss, then the witching power will go on to play the
Oh
founding
my
fathers.
god!
All right, they chose category number 1, Mark.
No.
They did number 1 with a bullet, literally, because it's crime movies.
Oh. Fudge.
Crime movies.
Is Mad Max
crime,
considered crime?
movies? Okay, crime movies. Sorry.
And gentlemen, this will determine the outcome of the match. You get the question right,
Holy
you win, you
smoly.
advance. Get the question wrong, the witching power will be doing the advancing. 5 points. Here's the question. Pablo Schreiber, O'Shea Jackson,
Oh, that's
Jr.,
easy. Den of
50
Thieves.
Cent,
Yep.
and Cooper Andrews have roles in what recent crime film?
Sure, that's super easy.
Sure.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Okay. O'Shea Jackson Jr. And 50 Cent. There was the RZA directed movie, Cutthroat City.
No.
I think it could
Oh
be
my god!
Can we use a
Great.
repeat, please?
All right, last repeat.
Oh my god.
All right, it's in the category.
Sorry,
of
PJ. I know
crime
you hate
movies
when
for 5
people say
points.
that's easy,
Pablo
but for me,
Schreiber,
that was easy.
O'Shea
I guess.
Jackson Jr., 50 Cent, and Cooper Andrews have roles in what recent crime film?
Jake, Josh loves this movie. That's why I knew it so much. He talks about it all the freaking time.
That's my best guess. Is that
Yeah.
is very recent, but
Oh my god!
I bet Perry
5,
knows it.
4.
final answer: Cutthroat City.
And
Oh
your
my
winners,
God.
advancing to the next
Very
Perry,
knows
Perry knows it.
round, the witching power.
Wow!
The answer, Mark, was Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves was the answer. Big win here. All right, guys.
Oh
we're moving here
gosh.
forward, and we're going to bring
Smokes.
back Corey Jandrew, wherever the hell Corey went. I think he's
Wow.
Corey ran off.
He knows what happened.
Coy's like running to one of their houses
Like
right
this.
now.
Knocking on their
Since
door. You
Jen
get
Bateman
it!
and Merle played, you guys advance here, and it was
Wow.
absolutely insane what happened here because
Oh
it
my
looked like Adam,
goodness.
knew that Margot
They
Robbie
went from
question
potentially
afterwards,
getting
and it looked like
KO'd
they both knew
to winning.
the Den of Thieves question afterwards. So Perry, the magic seems to be continuing.
Wow, 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 wow.
I don't know. Like I'm so shocked right now. I don't even know what to say because as much as I'm trying to stay positive and keep saying to myself, fun, fun, fun. I was very disappointed when we got that Kurt Russell category.
Yeah.
Ourselves, that was the one
Yeah.
we didn't want, and then we basically blew the second round. But clear, like we know our stuff, and I think we proved that well enough in round 1 and round 3, and now we still have a lot of momentum going forward.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, they
Look,
just
this is-
they
and
landed on a
Perry
slice
said
that
it
they
as Corey
literally
was
just
talking
did not
to you
want.
guys.
Like,
Oh,
And
man.
your positivity is good.
That's a
Did you have
heartbreaker for the
going
Misfits,
into round
though.
number 3?
oh damn,
Yeah.
damn.
I mean, that's a pretty big point difference. Odds were low. I was a little downcast.
There you go.
Do you know that they won?
Yeah, I was there for all of it, and then my computer overheated as it happened.
So the only Funko Pops I allowed myself to collect are actually Kurt Russell.
Stop
very,
it.
very personally offended by how that went down, and I feel
That's
great.
funny.
I was waiting for a Big Trouble in Little China question the entire time.
So literally, I heard the "and your winner" and I heard the witching, and then it cut out because all of my stuff overheated. So I only knew, and then I scrambled, got a microphone. Can I just say that was exactly how I knew you'd play, except for a category that we were worried about from the beginning, and that was exactly how we knew they'd play. So win or lose,
Wow,
that
wow,
winner, that
wow,
was
wow,
a
wow,
great
wow.
I was so proud, whether or not that went our way or
What
not.
a way
that
to
was
start this
exactly
tournament
how I
off.
wanted
My
us to
Wow,
God.
literally.
But what an incredible match from both parties. That was, you guys are champions.
I'm heartbroken for the other
Perry
team too.
Nemiroff,
I
you
know.
have
Yeah.
At the same
really
time.
well this season. You had yourself in the exhibition match. You played in that match against Kalinowski, against Riley, in the horror free-for-all.
Wait, did
I
Jill
there's
win?
All
She's-
of these things you've done so
everyone's
far. And you
cheering on
start
Jill.
up
I
here,
got 12.
and now you're going up to play Dan
Oh,
Merle and John
they're
Roca.
ignoring
You've
Jake's
played
score.
against
Oh.
some of your past Collider
I was like,
people
I
in the
don't think
past year,
so.
too. What
I
is it
claim
gonna be
myself
like
as
now
the
facing your
winner
former champions,
for
Dan Merle
electoral
and,
vote
John Roca?
purposes. I claim myself
It's really weird. Like
as
not
the winner
even just Collider
of
colleagues,
this
but it's
reaction.
weird to think about at this point how many Schmoedown champions I will have played.
Seriously, Riley,
Yeah.
Kalinowski, Roca,
Sitting
and
behind the scenes,
Merle.
going through questions, and I used to watch, the
She's
Dan
basically
Merles, the John
playing
Rocas, and the Mark Rileys
the
of the world play,
horseman.
have fun, and win Schmoedown.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and
Literally.
watched, and now I'm
And their
No,
biggest
actually, no,
rival.
that's not true. Yeah.
it's
And
kind
their
of
biggest
weird.
rival.
And there is nobody that I would want to go up against a duo like that with than Haley.
Cute.
Mark?
Can I also say that
Yeah.
everyone doubting the separate knowledge, I think today really proved that everyone said pairing these two horror experts together would be just a horror-centric knowledge,
Horror.
but we only had like one or two horror questions, and I really think this showed what a diverse amount of knowledge both of these women have, how well they play together, how well they know the rules. They know the game and they know the contents of the game. So I just overall, I feel like all of the things
Lady
that people
teams,
said
lady
online,
teams.
we just bested today, and I'm so proud.
And we have a really good coach.
Damn
It
right.
looks like you guys are working really well together. Mark, did you had something?
I was just going to add that remember when we all hated Billy Zane in 1997's Titanic? Well, some 23 years later, finally, it took two witches to turn that power into their benefit.
Your friend Billy Zane.
Like Zane now, but look,
My good friend,
the other
Billy
thing
Zane.
that it's funny because that steal turned out to be pretty big for you guys when you came back.
Oh, that's
in there
right.
To be able
Yeah.
to get that extra point, stay alive, because it looked like it was like knockout. This is one of the biggest comebacks in Schmoedown history because it looked like you were about to be knocked out and it was going to be over. You're able to steal that point because your opponents had a lot of steals off of you. They had a really good second round. They're playing great, and they just unfortunately missed their questions in
Bye, PJ.
round-
Bye,
round
PJ.
three that just kind of ultimately sunk them. But I don't know. I just think that Coy,
Go run a show or something.
What advice do you give them going into the tournament now to face a John Roca and
A
and
John
Dan Merle?
Roca.
Well, I think going into this next match, we're only going to train a little differently because it's overall knowledge that we're focusing on. It's not a specificity. That's why we were a little worried about the broad strokes of disaster. In hindsight, we would have kept disaster. So I think when we go into the second round, we're going to have a little bit longer of a conversation. I'm going to make sure the confidence is there going into it. I'm not going to give any specifics because I know they watch this. But at the same time, I think it's just going to be slightly escalating the amount of stuff.
What
we-
is his
we
giant
research,
Funko Pop?
And
Is
it's going
that
to be
Indiana
focusing
Jones?
on the confidence of how they played in round 1 and 3 because
No,
I
it's
love that they
Thanos.
both bounced back. I love that at no
What?
point was
Oh no, at the
worried
top there?
about
Yeah,
it.
that might be Indy.
Really?
Come back
I know they made a 10-inch Indy.
Conor McGregor, Mystic Mac. How
Where are you getting
play tactics, how you
Thanos?
believe things
It's not even
happen, how you
purple.
manifest things, how you go.
Well,
And I think the same. Like everyone
it's the
doubted us.
glove.
Everyone doubted Perry with Kalinowski. Everyone's going to doubt us going in to play the Founding Fathers. The Founding Fathers do have weaknesses. The Founding Fathers have lost this year. The Founding Fathers do
Billy.
have kinks in the armor. And I think we're going to find them. We're going to exploit them. We're going to train accordingly. And I think it's ours. And a lot of people won't think that's even possible. And that's going to be even more fun to win.
All right, so congratulations here to both Haley and to Perry and to
I'm
the
so
Quirky
excited,
Mercs
but I'm
to
so
pick up a
sad.
big
Aw.
2
I
points, and
know.
look how big
That was
smile
so
is up.
close.
That was so close.
She
I mean,
wins
that
another
was a
match. Congratulations, Haley.
fantastic game.
Congratulations,
That was
Perry
fun.
and Quirky Mercs.
Perry has
The
such an
Witching
itch to
Power
play when she
advancing
wins.
into the
Like,
tournament with a big
you can
comeback
tell she's
here.
loving
Thank you,
winning and
everybody,
playing
congratulations.
and winning.
All right,
Yeah.
And some more winning.
have them go. Mark, I gotta say goodbye to you, my friend. You got to jump real quick.
Yeah, it's not because I don't want to field any more questions about Kaiser and that mysterious Western Union, but congratulations to the Misfits. They played a hell of a game. And I will say Kaiser coached a game, and all credit
Kaiser
goes
coached a game.
to the Witching Power. Amazing comeback. Look forward to seeing more of them in the tournament. Christian, I trust you to ask the gentleman your best attempt at a question, and then whatever is going to happen with Kaiser is going to happen. Sorry, Kaiser, I got to go right now.
Good riddance.
All right,
He's a busy
Kaiser-
man.
Yep, that's Perry.
Kaiser, and Zipper.
Oh,
Look,
no.
this was something. It was a big match for you guys. You were playing really well, playing extremely well in that second round. The questions, the way that you played together, and then the steals. And then it looked like once that question hit with Margot Robbie, Adam, it all went down. Now I asked as Zip and Wit, you guys, it seemed like you both knew
Zip
each
and
other's
Wit.
2 and 3s.
I don't know if anyone knows The Photograph. I feel like that movie kind of came and went like many movies in 2020.
Yeah, I don't
that
think
got
it would have
weird
mattered
releases or got
because
lost in
technically the
shuffle.
2-pointer didn't really matter.
But
Bye,
yeah,
Billy.
Margot Robbie. I know, Adam. You've said before that names sometimes just
That just was a total name fart. And I mean, of course, everybody knows Margot Robbie. Of course, we know that she.
She's like the most famous person in the world.
It's exactly like if I had to name one actor in the whole movie, I'd probably know her before.
Slightly less famous than Dulce
I
Dauphine.
didn't want to wait till last.
You know.
And speaking of which, Zip, so and when I said Den of Thieves at the end there, you seemed to throw your hands up and go, of course. So do you think that with another JT, you might have gotten it?
I got hung up on the word recent in the question.
Yeah, that's okay.
Because Den of Thieves was like a year or 2 ago, and so in my head, I could have sworn that 50 Cent was also in Cutthroat City, and 50 Cent was the only person in there that I knew was in Den of Thieves. And so it just wasn't, for whatever reason, it just didn't enter my radar. My brain didn't think it was recent enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so Kaiser, again, this just seems to be that the chips
This is
didn't
just
fall
not the Dungeons year.
season at all. Just like there was a lot of, I mean, it had nothing to do with not having good competitors because everybody that you had played really well. I mean, the Misfits today played incredible. Nets played really good. Zipper played really good.
Is the Dungeon done for the year?
Was it just bad luck this season? What do you think it was?
Oh, that's right.
You know what it is? This faction doesn't care about you. This faction doesn't care about fans. This faction doesn't care about any but ourselves. Okay? So that's the first thing everybody better understand. We're not your heroes. We're not your friends. Okay? We don't like any of you. And these managers better be on blast because I'm creating.
Sorry. Video Drew does play the pay-per-view match.
After all your players,
that's right.
You heard me, Roxy. You heard me, Tom, because I've had enough of this. I mean, I got to get Lakeith Stansfield's senior film at USC, and then all of a sudden Billy Zane, in the most popular movie of all time. I've had enough. I'll see you in 2021.
Oh.
Ooh, rough.
There's everybody else. All right. Well, Kaiser took off.
He's a man of many words.
Yeah, it seems like it. But look, do you guys? So let me ask this. Now that Kaiser's not here, Zip, you played in multi divisions. You had a great run in all those divisions.
It's a pup.
I was listening to the rundown over the weekend. Is Kaiser the guy to take you to the next level, or do you think that you might have to go somewhere else?
I don't know, man. Obviously, I've gotten a lot out of being with Kaiser. But this run of losses is like, as you can see.
Oh, thank you, chat. Brittany Young is also playing at.
That's right.
I'm ready to just like sever my connection to society and fully set off into the wasteland. And who knows?
No, don't do that.
What I will be or who I will be when I come back.
I would love to see a Mad Max character come in.
Me too.
I can't speak to next year because the thought of making it to the end of this year sounds like unfathomable. Like 2020 feels
So
like it's going to stretch on forever. So I can't say whether I'll stay with Kaiser or not. Who knows? I think I will, but nothing means anything anymore. The world is meaningless and life is pain. So whatever.
Uplifting speech there by Zipper. Wit, how about yourself? How do you feel about the dungeon and what's the future for it and what's the future with you?
Well, I think I landed in the right place. As I've said, there's two types of people in the classroom. Those that sit up front and raise their hands, and those are the ones that sit in the back and trade Fangoria magazines. A dungeon is the sit in the back and trade Fangoria magazines and get D's or charm their way up to a C-. But so I feel perfectly comfortable in the dungeon and the people that we're playing with here. And I got a few Lakeith Stanfield movies to watch. But other than that, I think. I don't know. I think that the dungeon's got a lot of good going on in it. It's a lot of players that didn't win that did incredibly well. And I think it's a good crew of people. I think we all landed with the right people. So frankly, I hope we all stay together because we got pretty strong together training each other this year. And we're all despite this loss or the last loss, we're all way better than we were.
I'm
at the
getting
game.
major like Kaneki
as a fact.
vibes
I
from
agree. I mean, you guys
Adam
definitely
Witt
is a
right
tight-knit
now.
group,
Like
no doubt about it.
major
Good
Grease
call.
lightning.
About you, my friend here. You have played extraordinarily well this season. I think
Thank
that you have played very well, and it seems to me that you have upped your game tremendously from every season. And and I've seen great players in the past who just had that season right before they break out to other greatness. I think of Ben Bateman. I think of I think of Mark Riley. I think of Dan Murrell when he came back. This is maybe a stepping stone here for taking all those big hits and then having a great season come season 8.
I hope so, man. Thank you. I really do hope so. One of these days, the way that I play is going to
Couldn't
translate
agree
into wins.
more
It has
with
to
you,
happen
Nerd
eventually,
Chronic.
right?
Couldn't
I believe
agree.
that it will. So
Yes.
Eric Zipper, Adam Witt, thank you guys for joining us here today.
No
Tough
more Witt and
loss,
Zip for the rest of
and
2020.
we will see you guys.
Whoa.
We'll see you guys soon, but we'll see you play next season. So thank you very much to Adam Witt and to the Z-Man. All right, so that was it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well,
Whoa.
the Witching Power taking the shocking victory over
That was a comeback.
over the
Dang.
Misfits. Yeah, a 7-point deficit.
Wow.
And they come back in the third round. And my goodness,
Wow.
this tournament is already off to a crazy start.
As
7-point
as
deficit.
we gathered.
I was going to say 7-point deficit, and at one point in range of being knocked out,
Yeah.
which is wild. Wild. I'm not. I wrote them out going into third round. I was like, wow, that's a hill and a half, and I was wrong. They flat out did it. So good for them. Bring on founding fathers.
Woo.
So we did have a Streamlabs that came in
Oh.
right after that match had ended. And this is from Michael K. And he had asked, thank you, Michael, for the donation, by the way. He had asked, now that you've seen this match, would you agree that Koi deserves Manager of the Year?
I think he's definitely a contender. I
Yeah.
think he's definitely a contender for Manager of the Year.
We can all agree it's a three-headed race, right?
It's a
Shannon-
three-headed race between Winston, Shannon, and Koi.
Yeah.
I would say. I don't know if that solidified it for me, but he's definitely in the running for Manager
I don't think
of the
it solidified it for me, but I shouldn't say anything about Koi or the Mercs or anything ever. So
Yeah. I would say it. I mean, what Shannon has done is pretty freaking wild. And I'm not going to say that Winston hasn't done less or Koi, but she grabbed someone in free agency that won the singles tournament, and that is legitimately
And the free for all.
And the horror free for all, who is legitimately a major threat to Merle at this point.
100%.
And that was a free agent, not drafted, nothing. He was literally a pickup. And then you have Chance and Mike, the Corruption Invitational, that was Inner Geekdom.
Yep.
So as much as I love what Winston has done and how Ace did, I think Shannon is kind of got a death grip on that award at this point. And if it's a lock if they win singles.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, Winston, the reason why Winston, and look, this is probably going to come off bad. Winston is a great manager. He's a great manager, but a lot of his success came from Ace's run in the Star Wars tournament.
Yeah.
Like that's where it came from. It's not that he hasn't done anything outside of it, but that's the highlight of everything that he has done. And so to me, the only way that he can get it back is that if Ace wins the belt, which we all know that's not going to happen. So,
you see how fast he said that? How fast he went from if he wins the belt, which we all know is not going to happen.
If Final Exam gets a shot at Shazam, if they win the team's tournament, that's even more so to Winston's credit as a manager. But like we've all been saying, Shannon, the second the tournament started, everything shifted. Right? Laura Kelly was
one thing I forgot too: the fact that they were at the absolute bottom of the.
Yeah, they were
entire-
bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, and at that point, I mean, Laura Kelly was the highlight, or not the highlight, but the person everyone was looking to in the Star Wars tournament. Then they had two people inside the IG tournament that, do it, Eric. That's fine. She had her two-headed monster go to the IG final, and one of them beat each other for a shot at the belt. Then we all mentioned Adam Collins and what he's done since he's entered the league. I mean, clearly it's Shannon's race to lose at the moment. But Koi, I mean, if the witching power can get past the founding fathers, woo!
Wow.
I mean, you think of it this way, and this is, I mean, I'm not going to say a long shot, but looking way too far ahead. If Koi gets witching power to win this tournament, the team's championship is literally Mercs versus Mercs.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
I mean, that, like I said, that is looking way off into the distance.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a thought. It's definitely a thought.
It's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be pretty crazy. Okay, so everyone still watching, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. We'll discuss more about this match on Sunday. We'll reveal guests later on, possibly tomorrow or just over the weekend. So look out for that on our Twitter.
Go Ray Rachel Silvestrini.
Yes, I was going to mention because I do have this. Mr. Sean Soley is on Rachel's stream right now.
Yay.
So head over to Movies, Music, and Mayhem on Rachel's stream and raid them.
POV raid.
So for the crew, no reaction tomorrow, everybody. We're off. No match. We'll be back next week with 2 reactions, but we'll be back on Sunday, 6 p.m. right here on the channel. So stay tuned for that. So for Molly, Jill, Brian, and myself, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys then.
Bye.